Well, that was well explained, Jeff. Good stuff indeed. Thank you very much. We'll see you again soon. Redfin, by the way, that's a real estate firm, they predict a great housing reset in 2026, which will force Gen Z and millennials to move back in with their parents and postpone having children. That's rather drastic, doesn't it? Noble Black knows about real estate and he's with me now. Is that how you see it playing out next year?
Look, I think that that's a true point, right? And I think Jeff's piece was very illustrative of some of the issues that are out there. And we all want certain ideals with housing, but the costs add up. And you've got to look at what's our overall goal. We want people to be able to afford housing. It's not necessarily the goal to have every single thing. You're going to sacrifice your price at that point.
But is it that restricted now for that age group? Is it that bad where they really do have to choose some different things in life?
Depends on where you are. I mean, certainly New York is, certainly, the West Coast and the metropolitan areas. So, if you're going to the Sun Belt, parts of Texas, parts of the Deep South, things like that, absolutely not. But the places where people want to be, the places where jobs are, the places where there's a lot of demand, yeah, it's a really big issue.
Every time you've been on this program since the election for the New York City mayor, and before the election, we've always asked you about, is there a mass exodus of people leaving New York because of Mamdani?
Right.
Well, listen to this. New data shows that Manhattan luxury home sales up 31% in November compared to October. The election result meant that, people came in and bought expensive homes, even after the election of Mamdani.
I feel like this is the first time you believe me. I think you were incredulous the whole time, right? Like every time.
Yes.
That's what we've been seeing. So I shared with you, we had a great couple of weeks. We did 2 very big deals since Mamdani. We've done a lot of other business. If you look at the city in general, there's been no Mamdani effect. That 31%, that's looking at sales above 4 million. If you look above 5 million, it's slightly down from October. So it depends on how you're looking at the number. The headline story is there's no effect. People are still buying here. People still want to be here. They're still moving to the city. It's a real issue that everyone is talking about. People are concerned about what he may do, but it's not an overnight, oh, he won, we're fleeing the city. And all of the brokers and all of the pundits that are saying that, they're just wanting headlines.
But the ones moving here, actually buying here, luxury homes here, I'll bet that they are going to live in New York for less than 180 days.
A lot of them, yeah.
Look, they go to Florida or Texas.
Totally right, but that's also been the case for the last 8 to 10 years, right? And there's always been a lot of people that want to have a place in New York, but they don't pay taxes here. That's more of an issue now than it's been historically. That's something that the politicians really have to learn and take heart. Same thing with all of the stuff in Jeff's piece, right? Like, you can't have everything. You can't pay for every social service and raise taxes and expect that everyone's going to come. But that's not a new issue. Mamdani may make that worse, but he hasn't done anything yet.
But you've got to have really good record keeping to make sure you can absolutely categorically prove.
It's all about the app. It's the, what is it, Moneo, the app. There's one app that the IRS will absolutely recognize. So as long as you're using that, as long as every day you're logging in with this, then it proves where you are.
Now he tells us in the last 30 seconds of the interview.
You don't need it. You're across the river. You're good.
Yeah, right, true.